I wanted to just assemble all of these gods, like the Avengers, and bring them in one place and one time and swag out.
I don't particularly enjoy violence. That being said, you are currently in company of extremely violent individuals.
What was your first impression when you learned about exactly how bold your character's entrance was going to be?
When Jeymes is telling you about his vision and what he plans to do, you know, there's a part of you that goes, we get to see that? We just haven't seen it before. Every single character to get that entrance.
Me and Jeymes go back a long way, and we've been writing entrances for each other for ages, you know. I think I wrote him an entrance where he walks in with Jay-Z and he gets to, you know, be like, oh, Jay-Z's my, like, I'm not even joking. We've known each other since we were daydreaming these things into life, and here we are. It was surprising when I saw the actual film, that the music choice, you know, with Fela Kuti in that moment, I was like, oh, you really took it there. Like, unapologetic. It was great.
Every single one of these characters, when they appear, they appear. But that's like all great Westerns. That's one of the tropes of Western, just the way that these characters appear on screen. I just needed to give all of these swagged out characters the illest entrances possible.
You do know how to make a grand entrance.
Between the wardrobe, the horse riding, or the dialogue.
Man, old devil, this is gonna be Buck's last day amongst the living.
Which one of those elements most helped you to really slide into your character?
The wardrobe helped me look good. The dialogue helped me understand what I was sliding into. But the horse riding was the thing where it's like, you can't fake it. You can't fake the funk on a horse. They don't play that. You know what I mean? Like, they're animals, you know? And it's kind of working backwards. You can't dress like that and talk like that and not be able to ride a horse like that. You know what I mean? So it kind of hemmed me up. Yeah.
Ghastly Gertrude Smith. I prefer treacherous Trudy myself, but I'll take it. What brings you to my town? I heard Rufus Buck was back.
Generally, wardrobe is a big, important shift for me when I figure out a character, and I'm trying to figure out what is really the character and what do I feel good in.
Much as the costume and the props and everything really did play a part to me, but my anchor was Jeymes Samuel. James's full vision was the draw. I made choices in this film that were directly a result of having a conversation with him.
I would take it just even a step further, because while Jeymes was so clear about his vision, he welcomed and wanted us to make the characters ours.
Where is it?
Where is who?
Your boss.
My boss. Clearly, you don't know me.
When you talk about bringing these characters to life, what kind of research did you do about the real life counterparts of these characters that ended up influencing how you wrote them and how you depicted them?
It's interesting, the research of all of these characters was done my entire life because I loved Westerns so much. So it wasn't necessarily research, it was just copious amounts of reading and absorbing. I would literally inhale books on the Old West. They were like comics to me and graphic novels, and I would learn about Rufus Buck and Stagecoach Mary and Nat Love. The real Cherokee Bill in real life, when he was going to his execution, they said, any last words? He said, I came here to die, not make a speech. I came here to die, not make a speech. These people were super gangsters. So by the time I grew into an adult, all this information was already there. I wanted to just assemble all of these gods, like the Avengers, and bring them in one place and one time and swag out. So by the time you finish watching this movie, you know that people of color and women existed in the Old West as much as everyone else did, and they weren't subservient. And therein lies the harder they fall.